Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Chinchillin Rats podcast. I'm Fern, and I'm here with Rattie.
I'm Rattie.
And she has a pretty big announcement.
So, already announced it. Is it really that big? Well, I put on the I've been working for a few years, right? Me and this other rat, we've been chatting it up. I knew him since high school, and we've been trying for a baby for a long time, or babies, would you rather? And I'm pregnant. Yeah. With 4.
4 of them. Isn't that wild, guys?
Yeah. Well, you know what's really funny and wild? This is our third time. This is our 4th time recording this episode, particularly. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off a lot. But,
this is being recorded a day after on the Twitter account I posted that we recorded because we did record, but not well.
So sorry for the inconvenience to ourselves.
Yeah.
I know for the one lucky Chinchillin Rats #1 fan. I'm so sorry. Well, you know what I'm thinking about right now? I'm thinking about milkshakes. What's your...
Dude, milkshakes are bomb.
Did I already ask what your favorite ice cream flavor is? I feel like I did. I
think you did.
That was a crazy subject. Well,
we did talk about milkshakes at one point.
Oh, we have gameplay now. Yay! That's my second time announcing that. That's really cool. But
is it Castle Crashers?
Yeah. How'd you know? You can see it right there, obviously. It's right there.
Oh yeah, I can. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad, I'm blind.
Does that mean you get to Does that mean for the thumbnail you get to draw a cool Castle Crasher guy?
I totally could. I don't know if I do the art style justice, but
I could just Photoshop it in.
I mean, the viewers will already know.
It'll look funny if it's like your art style and then it's just like a photoshopped like PNG of a Castle Crashers character. It would look pretty funny. But I kind of sucked. I kind of died like 4 times, but that's... speaking of Castle Crashers... Damn. Speaking of Castle Crashers, when did you play Castle Crashers? Because you said like it was specialty or whatever, or something, I think.
Yeah. So I started playing Castle Crashers, super not seriously, obviously, whenever I was I think I was 5 with my parents. If you guys hear my dog in the background, sorry about that. She's a little barky right now. I think my grandmother has just gotten home. But I started playing Castle Crashers, and I really didn't really have any memories of it until I started playing again.
Yeah.
Probably 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just generally during game night with my family. But the one memory I have whenever I used to play it whenever I was little is the deer level with the where you fight the catfish.
Well, there's the deer, and then you fight the weird guy, and he spits out all the little minions, and then you go on the little chase. Where he's chasing after you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. So that, and then the catfish level. That's those are my favorite because of the memory I have associated with them. I always played the.
What is your what's your
whenever
favorite?
I was little, I played the pink one, and then I played the purple guy with horns. Now
I would have called you gay back then.
You are gay.
Yeah, what about it? Well, when I was younger, I used to play Castle Crashers all the time. It was part of my 3 games that I would just play because it was really easy to find other 9-year-olds on Xbox Live for Castle Crashers, and I enjoyed the game. I played White Knight, I think. I don't remember the second night I played. And then I liked the Fire Knight, the orange one. And then I played the Purple Knight. So we're in the same the same vibe here. But recently, I played at Xbox. I had all these friends who play it, and then Xbox 360, because I shared an account with my brother, he would delete all the friends I would make on Castle Crashers. So I would just forget the people I knew. And then Xbox One, the friend group I used to play with, I just fell off with. We didn't play anymore. And then they all went off to play like other games, which is sad, but I mean, that's like reality. And then recently I was like, you know what? I had this one online friend who was able to play it, and I was like, you want to play Castle Crashers? And then we went through the whole game. Apparently it was like probably the worst thing they've ever played in their lives. They just didn't enjoy it. Maybe because they're just a little, they're a little asshole. They're a little donut.
A little idiot?
Yeah, they are a little idiot.
A little freaking dummy?
But I enjoyed the game.
Stupid idiot baby?
I've always liked Castle Crashers. It used to be my thing that I would just turn on and then I would play after school. And then, yeah.
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 So one thing I want to talk about, I would like for you to address, two things. First thing, how your addiction to nail polish may have affected your baby rats, and also, does this have any correlation with the fact that usually rat litters are 6 to 12 rats and you only have 4?
How do you know? Did you speak with my doctor? Okay.
You said that you have 4.
I never, ever bring that up. It's not even in the Twitter. But obviously I need to sue my doctor. Obviously, I need to sue my doctor.
You just said you're having 4.
No, I didn't. Did I? No,
yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Well, I don't fucking remember saying it. And obviously, I have a perfect normal batch of 6. The nail polish is not going to affect them, nor have they. And the doctor definitely didn't say there was a 10% chance that 2 of them wouldn't make it. But we're just trying to roll with it. It's gonna be perfectly fine, and everything's gonna be all right. You know, there's no reason to put, obviously, a newly made mother in distress like this. But I guess Fern is a pregnant hater. Okay, I don't want to talk about the nail polish anymore. I think we're done. Obviously, I've gone off the stuff. I haven't done it in a long time. And yeah, I would like to ask you, what is your favorite soda? What's like your opinion on like sodas?
So I don't like Pepsi or Coke. So here's something interesting. Rattie, I'm not gonna say which state I live in, but I have been in a state at one point before that has cheerwine in it. Cheerwine is like a North Carolina mainly, but also sometimes like Georgia, and I think
Tennessee,
occasionally Florida, like exclusive soda.
I think upon thought, I've had it in Tennessee. I'm not lying.
Tennessee would make sense, honestly. Yeah,
I think I've had it before. Yeah. I didn't think it was that amazing.
So it's really not. I used to love it so much. Cheerwine floats were like my favorite dessert for a solid year.
Yeah.
It's so gross now. It leaves like an ashy aftertaste, and it's just nasty. But I thought it was interesting how like I didn't even realize that it was that it wasn't a widespread soda like how Coca-Cola and Pepsi is.
Oh, you thought it was everywhere?
Yeah.
Well, I have some strong opinions. I think Coke is okay. I think I could drink a Coke. But I love Pepsi. I think Pepsi is the best soda. I think Dr. Pepper is horrible, and it makes me want to throw up every time I drink it. Even Diet Dr. Pepper. I hate it so much. Fanta Fanta is great, but I've drunk Fanta so much times in the past that it's like I want to throw up every time I drink it. The only soda I can drink comfortably is like Coke and Pepsi, and that's it. I can't drink anything other than those two. I know I'm gonna get hate for it, but I want you to eat my butthole. But you know what? I'm doing the next transition to another topic because it came to my head.
Oh, I'm not done with my opinion.
Oh, okay.
You cut me off.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I love Fanta, okay? Grape Fanta, pineapple Fanta, normal orange Fanta, great. Okay, the opinions you have that are strong, I have about... Okay, so there's Crush Soda.
Can I say something?
There's Fanta and there's Sunkissed.
Yeah.
Crush, mid. Fanta, S tier. Sunkissed is like... I feel Sunkissed is if you hate yourself, but you still want an orange soda.
I don't know. I think it's like how like artificial. It might not even taste artificial, but it's like those like flavored, those like fruity flavored like sodas. I just hate them. I just don't like them at all.
That's how I feel about Coke and Pepsi. They're so nasty. They don't even taste like anything. Like, they're not even supposed to resemble anything. They're gross.
I don't know. What I will say is cream soda flavored Pepsis are so good. Oh my god.
I agree with you on that one.
They're so good. Yeah. So next, yeah. What is like growing up as a child? What did you have in your lunchbox? If I were to take a peek during second grade lunchtime, or just snack time.
Okay.
What would I have seen?
So, okay. There's... Okay, so from the grades of like kindergarten to second grade, probably a sandwich with a bunch of mayo and mustard on it and a slice of bologna.
Real.
And maybe a piece of lettuce. And then grapes and ants on a log.
What is ants on a... Wait, what did you just say?
It's celery, and then you use kind of the divot of the celery to be a boat for peanut butter, and then you put raisins on top of the peanut butter. It's ants on a log.
Okay. I don't know how to feel about ants on a log, but go on.
And then after that, it's a 50-50 on if I'm having something random, like just, like either leftovers. It's a 50-50 on if I'm having leftovers or if I'm having a Lunchable. And then as soon as high school starts, I don't pack lunches.
Yeah,
I eat the cafeteria food, which, by the way, okay, whenever I moved, everybody... Okay,
can I say my opinion on lunches now?
Oh my... Yeah.
Can I say what I have?
Oh my god, shut up, speak.
Okay, so I was a really picky eater when I was younger, so I would have always gotten like Lunchables or something, or I would just not eat anything. It would be like Lunchable and juice packets, like the little juice box, and I would always get jealous of the kids who got the squeeze juice box or the
oh my god,
what were like the vegetable fries. I would always be jealous of those little kids.
Veggie straws?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god, veggie straws have my whole life.
I didn't get any of those when I was a little child. And then I grew up and then I got lunch food. But for a long time, I was still like a picky eater, and I like wouldn't eat like anything for lunch. I don't know why. I think it was just because I was really picky. And then my pickiness slowly went away, and now I demolish my lunch food. Okay, you go on. I meant to end it earlier because I didn't want to talk over you, but yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
So, the cafeteria food at at like my old school before I moved was horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
At one point somebody found like a whole ass spider in their chicken nugget, which by the way wasn't even chicken, it was catfish. Nasty. Like just disgusting food, except for on Thanksgiving. They went all fucking out for Thanksgiving, dude. Scrum diddly umptious. Okay? But I moved here, and everybody was like, oh, I'm like, you're gonna, like on my first day, everybody was like, ooh, don't get the cafeteria food, it's not worth the money. I did it. Scrumptious!
Mm-hmm.
It's so good! I have never had good cafeteria food before. It's not even that bad here. Like, the burgers, pretty freaking good, and there's a variety. There are vegan options!
Yeah.
Like, hello? Oh my god, it's so good. But everybody's, like, I've had several friends tell me that, like, no, it can't be that good because all school cafeteria food's bad, and it's like, no, you're lying. You're lying to yourself and me.
Our school food is usually bad. Like, sometimes it would be good. I swear, Salisbury steak, when you're feeling that shit after math, oh my god.
Oh my god.
But like, they had these spicy chicken, like, sandwiches. It was like rice, and it was like buffalo sauce. And it was like these pieces of little chicken, and they were in a wrap. I said sandwich, but I meant wrap. But they are so fucking good. And they're in these little packages, and I demolished them. They also had, they had these little like this hummus thing that was really good. And then I would say something that they would make is like corn. What is it? What the fuck? It's like corn, and then it's fried around it, and it's so good. I love those. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's your like history on like I want to ask two questions, but I'm just going to ask one of them. What's like your history on like Discord? Like, what got you into Discord?
Okay, so I had talked to my friends. Okay, my first boyfriend. And from 8th grade. I had talked to one of his, and then the general friend group we were in, their online friend over Steam. One day, I decided, once I got a phone, that I wanted to talk to her more. And so I downloaded Discord. And I added her, and yada, yada, yada. And then fast forward, like, the relationship just turned very toxic. And so that left, like, a bad taste in my mouth after we broke up. And I stopped using it for a while. And then I started using it again later on. I don't remember why. I think it was for like a D&D thing at school, and then I just picked it up again, started using it. And it's had its ups and downs. I've met really, really horrible people on Discord, but I've also met probably some of the best people I will ever interact with in my life on Discord, and it's a very variable place.
I had this one friend, 6th grade, and we used to talk all the time, and I had Skype beforehand to talk to. I don't want to go into that, but I had Skype, and then we would Skype talk all the time. And then they were like, you know what, you should get Discord. And then I was like, yeah, I'll get Discord. And then we moved to Discord, and then we had a server. It was a really, really long time ago. But I'm on Discord, right? And I'm like, you know what, I need a server to join. And then I find General Sam's Discord, which is probably the worst Discord you could possibly ever go to. I was a little 12-year-old, actually 11-year-old. And I was on General Sam's Discord server, and I remember meeting a lot of weird people that definitely weren't my age, and doing all that stuff. Yada yada, life goes on. I end up meeting this one Irish person, this like Irish guy. Weird relationship. I meet another good. I don't talk to him in a long time, but I think he's doing perfectly all right. And then I meet this one like furry, right? He's an online friend I still know. Really weird. We don't talk to a lot. I need to do more stuff with him. I kind of put him off, and it's kind of really wrong of me. But I'll probably set something up with him. And then let me think. It's through the Irish person. No, it's not through the Irish. I'm joining random servers, right, on the internet. I'm going to disboard.gg, or is it disboard.com?
Ooh,
and then
it's Disboard.
And then I find this little cute little server, and then I got into these like underage dating servers. That's like the point of them, but they're not really. They're also kind of community oriented. I meet this one person. I didn't really had a good experience with them, but I knew them for like 2 years, and then that's I have a big Discord phase. Their Discord gets deleted like 3 times, and then something happens, and then I stop talking to them, and then mostly I use Discord to either talk with like the furry friend group. Well, he's not a furry anymore, but that group, or I talk to like IRL friend group.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had an experience. I'm gonna ask the other question, unless you have something to say.
I mean, go ahead and ask it.
Yeah. What is like your experience as like on YouTube? Not like when you got. Actually, yeah. Go into it. Why? Like, what was your like first time on like YouTube? I know you probably don't remember that, but like, what was your experiences earlier on YouTube?
Okay, so off the top of my head, I'm sure it goes back further, but the earliest thing I can remember watching is like weird BuzzFeed, like commentaries on just random things that would happen. And then to pick out a specific thing I remember watching, I really got into YouTube whenever one of my friends, which is strange because it was like in elementary school, one of my friends got into Doki Doki Literature Club. And for some reason I was like, oh hey, I should get into that too. And so I watched Jacksepticeye's gameplay of it, and then I got really into Jacksepticeye. But I got in trouble for it a few times because my parents were really into Markiplier, and so they very quickly realized that I was watching Jacksepticeye, and they were like, hey, you can't watch that content, but I still did. Yeah, I don't know. There's way too much to go into with YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I grew up watching Jacksepticeye too. I was before. I like started watching him in like 2011. Maybe not 2011. I remember watching him during like 2013, or like a little like fewer than that. I was raised by the internet. That's what happens when parents don't put things on your electronics. But I used to watch him like all the time. I used to watch Sunday. That was probably my favorite Minecraft YouTuber. I used to watch a lot of things. I remember watching Lost Paws. I don't remember when I watched him, but it's like weird, like internet, like anime memes. It's really weird. Who else did I watch? I don't know, YouTubers wise. Those are like the most like stickish off to me. I remember watching a bunch of like Undertale related stuff. I remember getting to FNAF. But I can't remember much. I remember watching, who's the Indian guy? What's his name? Mess Yourself? I remember watching his videos. I remember watching Nerdcubed. I remember watching, speaking of Nerdcube, what is his name? Well, so much different fucking YouTubers when I was younger, because it was all I would do was sit on my little crusty iPad and then watch YouTube videos, which was so fun. I remember, but yeah, like currently, What YouTubers do you watch? Like, if a YouTuber uploaded now, what would you watch?
Ooh,
Didn't we go over this? Wait, we literally went over this.
In one that didn't get posted, we did. No, it was one that didn't get posted.
We were talking about... Oh, no, we were talking about Video Essayist. Weren't we? Yeah, we were talking about...
Did we? It might have been in the My Little Pony video,
Yeah, we were talking about Video Essayist, though. We weren't really talking just, like, YouTubers we liked.
Well, no, because I remember going over the YouTubers that I watch, and, like, I scrolled through my subscriptions.
I remember talking about Video Essayist, but...
I think
it doesn't matter.
Both.
Okay, maybe... Let's switch on to a different... Let's continue podcasting. Okay, you know what? I'm going to ask you about... Why'd you get banned off of Roblox?
Yeah.
Huh?
Guys, today I was playing...
So...
like a donation spinner game.
Yeah, Fern said some awful things on Roblox. I mean...
Oh my god, Rattie, shut up.
Incredibly awful.
Okay,
probably the worst things you could probably say in the earth right now.
Okay. So... I was playing like a donation spinner game to where like you have a certain amount of chance for it to land on you and then people can opt to donate to you in Robux. And I made a friend, shout out Nico One Shot. His avatar and her avatar and her freaking username were Nico, because one shot character, heck yeah. I made a friend and I was just talking in chat, and then we panned over to this freaking very, very large seal on the screen, and so everybody was like, whoa, fat big seal. And the buttons are like below for people to be able to donate to you, like below your avatar. But since he was so large, he overlapped them and you couldn't click on them. So I said in chat in all caps, "You're too fat," with like 8 exclamation marks. And then immediately after I said, "I swear to God, if I get auto-banned for that," because if you guys don't know, Roblox has an absolutely horrendous auto-moderation system. And if you say anything that an AI can, at a very basic level, perceive as being harmful or rude, it will snipe you. It will ban you. I hope it was auto moderation, because if it's not, somebody took the time out of their day to report me for that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is funnier. But I got banned for a day, and this is like the 4th time I've gotten banned for something stupid and small.
Yeah.
I was playing work at a pizza place one time, and I told somebody that they should eat the pizza. Like we were just messing around. I don't know. I don't remember the context. But this was like a year and a half ago, and I'm like, you should like eat all of the pizzas since the manager isn't doing a good job. We should just retaliate by eating the pizzas. And then they were like, no. And I'm like, fine, I hope you choke on the pizza. And then I got banned for that.
Bro.
I'm so tired of Roblox moderation, guys. I just wanted freaking Roblox.
They would moderate the correct people instead of this stupid.
Like, for real, I've seen people say literal, like, I've seen people.
I wasn't talking about like other people, but I was talking about something else. But yeah, go off.
I've seen people have literal, like, masterfully crafted workarounds to be able to say slurs.
Yeah.
And Roblox is just like you guys can't see me right now, but I'm doing a thumbs up, like, with a little grin, like, that's completely fine. Like, I joined a game one time that, like, was supposed to be, like, it was Pride Month themed at the time, and somebody literally joined and started, like, using hate speech.
That was me, by the way.
Against, like, little kids.
Yeah, that was me.
Who were just like, yay, Pride Month.
I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Rattie.
Yeah.
This is why you shouldn't have children. That combined with your addiction to nail polish,
first off,
it's too much.
I'm off the nail polish. Get that right. Second off,
you didn't say
the children.
that.
I did say that. I said I was off of it. Maybe you should learn to remember things.
Guys, announcement, she's off of the nail polish.
I was thinking about what I would do there was this game on Roblox, and you played as a little dinosaur, and you could pick from all these dinosaurs. You could be like an omnivore, or carnivore, or herbivore, and you could do all this cool stuff. And I remember role playing as like the dinosaurs with other people, and I remember thinking about how cool it was.
I did that with dragons. Dragon's Life was like I found Dragon's Life through an through an IRL friend in 5th grade. Mm-hmm. And we roleplayed Dragon's Life for like years, and then I got like banned by my parents from Roblox for a while because somebody was really creepy, and then we stopped playing. And then by the time I came back to Roblox a few years later, Dragon's Life went all the way downhill.
Yeah, I remember going on FNAF roleplays on Roblox. Foxy is my favorite FNAF character ever. If you guys don't remember the map, I remember there being like a jukebox behind the stage or something. It was such a weird map. I think it was like a fusion between FNAF 1 and FNAF 2. It was so cool. There was like a lot of different role plays, but there was this one in particular that was really good. You could have like different characters, and I think if you played the game enough, you would get like enough coins to play as other characters. But I used to play as Foxy a lot, and then I used to try to date Mangle, and this one time Mangle didn't want to date me, so I vented to the puppet for a long time, and then yeah. That's the only experience I remember from FNAF roleplay. I remember trying to do the Undertale ones, but I thought they were stupid because they didn't have 3D avatars. But whoever created the whole Undertale map in Roblox needs an award. I also, after that, did I talk about Gmod roleplay? I feel like I did.
I don't remember.
But yeah, I used to do a lot of Gmod roleplay, Star Wars RP, and don't do Star Wars RP, there's no point. But I remember I was part of the 501st, and I was on Zephyr's server, and it was less of like more of a like there's hardcore like roleplay servers, like if you do anything out of line, the like staff will yell at you. But I played on this really active one. I remember being a medic, and then I played as the 501st, and I remember doing straight nothing until you could do something, because the events were really few between. So I would sit there and guard the Sith temple, and then I would roam around, which is really fun. I would try to get into it again, but there's no cool servers that aren't like semi-serious like Zephyr was. I also remember I love YouTube trolling. Ever since I watched Xbox Addictions and all of his videos, oh my god, I used to love his troll videos. If anybody watched that, and then I got into like the Gmod trollers, which are really cool. I remember watching their videos, and yeah, and that's what got me into Gmod, because of those trollers. I loved watching Frisky's videos, which he trolled on the server. I never met him, but he was really cool. That's a really niche topic, but if I found somebody who did Gmod RP on one of our videos, that would be insane. Be crazy.
So one thing I want to talk about that I have completely neglected to bring up to you before, I think I play Honkai Star Rail. It is a Hoyoverse game. It's made by the same people who did Genshin Impact.
If I say it's Genshin Impact, will you get mad at me?
I mean, yeah, relatively.
Yeah, it's basically just Genshin Impact, guys. Yeah, there's no need to be a fan of it. And Genshin Impact is literally just Final Fantasy, so it doesn't matter.
Honkai Star Rail. Okay, so first off, let me just say there's a whole variety of issues me and like thousands of other people have with Hoyoverse right now. Honestly, not my job to educate you. Do your own research, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say, for the record, I don't like racism.
Really?
But Honkai Star Rail, I started playing it whenever I moved here because the group of people I met and started sticking with in high school,
can I say something?
Liked the game. Yeah.
So, I know this is a great announcement, but as the podcast, we don't like racism. Hard opinion, tough opinion out there. Okay, go on.
Yeah, okay, so Honkai Star Rail is, it's like a turn-based story. Would you call it an RPG? Like...
RPG, I think there's like RPG like game mechanics, and then there's RPG games as in like the the leveling system. Like, can you level up your character?
I will look into...
Can you level up like the attributes of like the individual characters or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could technically be an RPG, which I hate.
Yeah, so Honkai Star Rail's a game, and there is a mechanic in it, much as there is with various other games similar to it, where you basically, by doing missions and quests, and sometimes by spending in real life money, you can gain in-game currency, which then you can then use to gamble to obtain characters for you to use and fight with and progress and level up and train. No, basically, if there's an event going on, you can pool sets of 10 tickets, or pull sets of 10 10 pools, and you are guaranteed, it varies on the game, but with Honkai Star Rail,
is Honkai Star Rail, is it a gacha
10
game?
Pulls, kind of.
Oh.
I mean, that is kind of how you get the characters.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you within, I think, every 10 pulls you're guaranteed a epic or legendary entity, and once you basically, if you're trying to get the main character that the event is for, and you're just not getting it, you've spent so many tickets. Are you recording? Yeah. Yes, okay, I am. Thank you. If you get a certain amount of tickets, if you pull a certain amount of times and you still don't have the person you want, you get soft pity. And I think that's at 60 pulls. I could be wrong. Don't take my word for it. No, because you can lose your 50-50. At 50 pulls, you're guaranteed to have a good entity, but it's not guaranteed to be the one that you want. So if somebody's I lost my 50-50, that means that they, at their 50-50 pool, they got the person that they didn't want. Yeah. My first time that there was an event and there was a character I really wanted was Robin. The GIF that I sent you, Maddie, with the
dancing,
the dancing girl and the robot, Robin's the girl in that. I was at 80 pulls, or maybe it was 70 or 80 pulls, and the event ended and I didn't get Robin, and I cried. I was so angry. I spent days grinding for Robin, and then I got burnt out around the time that Boot Hill came, and now we're looking at March 7th is getting her new path, and then there's a new character coming, I think. It's a guy with cat ears. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm saving up for that. Do you have any games you want to rant about?
That reminds me of when I used to play Overwatch. My big Overwatch, but I need to get back into it. But I know somebody's playing it. I remember spending a lot of my Christmas money on Overwatch loot crates. That was really fun. Mm-hmm. I haven't played in a long time. I'm pretty sure the game it's not really that fun anymore because they messed up the balancing for it. But I remember playing Roadhog, and I remember using the glitch hook until they unpatched it. I still played the game. That's all I can think about it when old games where I gambled. I tried to get it, if we're talking about gacha games, I tried to play Fallout Shelter, but there's this special version of Fallout Shelter that's only available in China, and I had to make a Chinese Apple ID to play it, because I think Fallout Shelter as a game is so cool. I think the premise is so cool, but they could add so much content to make it better, which they don't. But, is there anything you have to say?
At the moment, no. Okay, so what if we started giving songs at the end of each episode.
Give song recommend. What's the point?
Like, well, just like every episode, we would give people a new song to listen to.
I mean, you can do it, and then
I
I'll
don't
put
care.
it.
You don't have to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys the song Arabian Nights by Susie and the Banshees. That's my song today.
I'm gonna give you what is it called? When I Beat My Cock by, I have no idea who it's by. It's a really cool song.
What?
It's a cover, it's a parody of Magnolia by whoever made that song, the Vamp guy. And he's like, when I beat my cock, no day in my sock. Okay, so if we're gonna talk about video games, you wanna know what I love, like, related to video games? I love Assassin's Creed 2. I love Assassin's Creed 1. I love all the Assassin's Creed games, personally. I think my favorite has to be 1 and 2 because 1's atmosphere is just so powerful to me. It is mainly because of the feel of watching my brother play that when I was older, or when I was younger. Was sitting there on the little couch and watching him play this game. The like vibes are impeccable with me. I don't know. Like, and I'm a slut for atmosphere. I love good atmosphere.
Oh.
That's the reason I like 2 of the shittiest anime ever made. It's because the atmosphere is so good. And in Assassin's Creed 1, I just love the vibe. Assassin's Creed 2 might be better mechanically, and the story's also a little better, but I just love Assassin's Creed so much. Assassin's Creed 1. Do you have anything to say?
No.
Well, going on. If we're going to talk about RPGs, I wish there was a better RPG because I've had my fair share of Skyrim and Fallout or whatever the fuck. I wish there was a general RP, like a role-playing game that felt like you were actually playing a character, because I find that really hard in Skyrim. I think Skyrim sucks. I played it way too much. I've heard way too much about it, and I can't get the childlike wonder I've had of it when I was playing it a long time ago. But that's for a different point. If we're talking about games, oh yeah, I don't really play that much video games anymore. It just feels pointless unless I play them with friends. But the only game I was playing like regularly that I enjoyed was Battlefield 5 before, yeah, which I love. I love Battlefield 5. I wish the game wasn't dying, but it is. There's nothing I can do about that. Is there anything you have to say? I could probably use the Assassin's Creed soundtrack as background music for our show, which would be pretty cool, because there's really good ambience. And maybe that'll turn on the nerves on some people who are watching our show. What else? What else do I have to say? I really nothing to say. Oh my god, this is a long ass podcast. we yapped. I just looked and I have 50 minutes.
Indeed, yeah.
This is gonna be the whole Castle Crashers gameplay from start to finish.
Yeah, I have 46.
Okay, I think we're gonna end the podcast.
Okay.
I love y'all for watching the podcast.
I don't love you guys.
Yeah, whatever, Fern. Like and subscribe. I don't know. Watch the whole thing, and I don't know. I can't. What did we say on the other podcast?
If you got this far,
yeah.
If you got this far, comment.
Homophobia is a good thing.
Comment your favorite color. Okay.
Comment both. Because then it will look really funny.
What did you say?
And then the people who don't know anything about it will have to look through the video to find out why they're typing that.
Did you say comment homophobia?
Comment homophobia is a good thing.
It's just like homophobia is a good thing. I love purple.
And then all the other people will have to go through it and actually watch the video. Give us an album. I don't know if we'll do it, but we might listen to a song if you link it, and then we might do it for a whole podcast episode because it's a good idea. Look out for the next podcast, which we're gonna have a guest for, which is oh my god, a guest! Oh my god, which is really cool. And
yeah,
I can't think of anything else. Yeah.
Yay!
Is that it? Okay,
Yep.
I'm shutting.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.